Hey chaps! So today I thought I would film a get ready with me video. This is partially for my benefit, to be honest, because I've just got a bunch of fairly new makeup through the post and I want to play with it and try it out. So this is a kind of, let's attempt putting makeup on / get ready with me. I've been in bed for a lot in the last week, so I haven't worn a lot of makeup. As you can see, I'm looking really tired and pasty and pretty dreadful. So we're going to see if we can remedy that with the magic that is makeup. I'm not going anywhere special, but I want to wear makeup and I haven't for a few days, so I thought I'd film it and then I'd have something to post up on Wednesday. Right, so let's get started, shall we? So first of all, I'm putting on my Be Prepared makeup primer by Be Groomed. This is the first time I've used it and I am a huge fan after using it this time. It leaves your face incredibly silky smooth and ready for any makeup you want to put on. I would give it a thumbs up. Next up is another new thing for me. It's the Elizabeth Arden Ceramide Ultra Lift and Firm Makeup with SPF 15. I'm putting it on with my Real Techniques foundation brush and I have it in the shade Ecru. It's really hydrating and silky. It went on a dream, although I think my application technique leaves a little bit to be desired. This is actually meant to be for mature skin, but because my skin's so dry, mature products usually work well. I'm now blending it with sort of a rip-off beauty blender, which does the job exactly the same way. I don't know why I shrugged my face to my shoulder then, but let's go with it. So this is just blending it all in. It comes off a lot lighter on screen than it does in person. In person it's a really good match. I'm going to be using my concealer next. This is the Collection 2000 Lasting Perfection in shade Cool Medium. I'm using the Emite L312 concealer brush I got in my glossy box this month. It seems a little bit small for the under eyes in my opinion, but it was quite good for attacking blemishes, which I do after the epic task of under eye concealing, because I am looking tired as hell today. Just sorting out the redness on my nose. Here we go, blemish control. It's a good little brush. I like that it's got an angle on it. I am getting the Bare Minerals concealer brush coming through the post, which will be good for the under eyes, I believe. Next up is another new thing for me. This is the transparent finishing powder by MAC Prep and Prime. I haven't actually used a transparent powder for a really long time. I'm just setting my under eye concealer with the powder and the Real Techniques setting brush because I really want the concealer to stick there as I'm looking so tired. I'm using my powder foundation brush by The Body Shop, which is kind of a kabuki brush, really packed bristles. Lovely, lovely brush. I've been a big fan for a while. And just buffing the powder in all over my face. Having worn this for the day now, while I record the voiceover, my face usually goes really dry if I use face powder, and it's feeling really good at the moment. It's still feeling pretty silky. So, time for a bit of contouring using the Bourjois Délice de Poudre, the sort of the chocolate contouring bronzer thing, and just a generic brush, slanty contouring brush. I'm putting it all over. This is too fast for me to keep up with talking. I really struggled doing this looking into the camera, so it's not the best I've ever done, but it'll do. Next up is blush. I'm using the EcoTools blush brush and the Mali blush in the shade Magenta Glow. I love this colour. It's really hectic, and oh my lord, isn't the packaging cute. So I'm just applying this mainly to my cheekbones. I go a little heavy-handed with both blush and bronzer, I'm not going to lie, which I try and rectify in the next step I'm going to do, because I do look a bit clown-like. So I use the slanted kabuki brush by The Body Shop to just kind of blend it all in and get rid of the excess and make it all look a bit more natural and a bit less like I have scarlet fever. A slight improvement. I'm using the MUA Undress Your Skin powder highlighter and the e.l.f. slanted bronzer blush to apply a bit of highlight to my cheekbones. Because I've got a narrow face, I really want to widen my face out and make it appear a bit longer. Next up, eyebrows, and I'm using the YBF brow pencil in Universal Taupe, brushing it through with the little spoolie brush that's on the end. I haven't had this for long, but I am enjoying its use so far. I'm not going to lie, again, I really struggled doing my brows. This side I managed okay, but you will see as the video continues I really struggled with the other side. So I need to practice. This is not winning. But it's a really nice colour. It doesn't go too dark, which is something I struggle with. Because I've got quite dark brows, I sometimes choose a colour too dark. I'm just brushing the product through so that it's just a bit natural. I'm applying the liner to the other side in the same way, struggling like a mother to get this to go on evenly. Frustration! So I'm going to set these with the clear mascara by The Body Shop. I'm not using a tinted eyebrow gel today because I want to keep the brows looking not too dark. This is a generally quite light, bright look. Right, so that's enough of that. I am going to use the concealer and the concealer brush just to... Oh no, this is a different concealer brush. This is the Body Shop lip and concealer brush. Just to brighten up my under eyebrows because I've got slightly hooded eyes. They can be a bit overpowering and shadowy. It'll do. It's a slight improvement, I think. Party time! That's enough of that. So I'm going to prep my eyes with this just super cheap rubbish eye primer. I don't know why I've kept it, but, you know, a clear eye primer is a useful thing to have, I suppose. So I've popped that on. And I'm going to be using something else that's new to me. I realise this is not new to anyone else, but it's the Naked 2 palette. Hooray! I'm going to start off with the shade Booty Call, which is this cute sort of yellowish creamy colour. I'll be using the Real Techniques domed shadow brush just to sweep that all over my eyeball. Again, I want a sort of light, bright, airy kind of look going on, so this light colour is a good colour for that purpose. Hooray! Next up I'm going to use Verve. This is a really pretty metallic silvery taupe neutrally type colour. Look at my professionalism. I'm using the e.l.f. Professional Defining Eye Brush to put this on. I'm just putting this in the outer half of my eye. The outer half of my eyelid and putting it up into the crease a little bit. Just sweeping it out. And next up, I'm going to blend it in with the domed eyeshadow brush. And once I've done that, I'm going to use the shade Busted, which is this gorgeous kind of brownish purple, metallic-y brownish purple. Huge fan. And I'm using the slanted eyeshadow brush by The Body Shop. I'm putting this, again, in the crease and the outer corner, but further out, and just defining and creating almost a faux cat eye with it, doing a smoky eye type thing. A little bit underneath the eye and slanting up to the eyebrow. I'm not going to lie, I really struggled to do this side. Look again at my epic frustration. So I'm using the mirror in the palette to kind of focus in close because I was having a hard time. Please forgive me. Next up I'm going to use the brush that actually comes with the Naked 2 palette to blend out that dark corner so it doesn't look too much like I've got a black eye, because that's not the look I'm going for. Now I'm using the L'Oreal Studio Secrets eye pencil, and it's in just the shade White. Again, this I think really opens your eyes up, and I'm using another eyeliner pencil, which is the Revlon Luxurious Colour in Antiqued Gold. I'm putting that on the outside corner of my eye, just above the lash line and under the waterline. It just, again, it's widening my face a little bit because I've got a pointy, long, horsey face going on here and I want to undo some of that. I'm going to apply a bit of gel liner now. This is the Maybelline gel liner and I'm using the silicone liner brush by Real Techniques to put it on. I'm going to have to tell you now again, I got frustrated and I really struggled, so again I go back to the small mirror. I am not a professional in any way, shape or form, so I'm very sorry, but hey, it got on air in the end. I'm just staying really close to the lash line, and it's quite basic. I think that's it done. I'm going to be using my mascara, which is the Chanel Le Volume de Chanel in the shade 10, which is just basic black. I love this mascara, and I think I'm going to have to get rid of it soon because it's gunking up, but I might keep the wand and wash it off. Just opening the eyes up and really trying to look like a deer. That's my style inspiration for this look. I'm going to be lining my lips next with this Model Co. Illusion Nude Lip Liner. So it's just a natural colour. It just makes sure that your lipstick stays on your mouth and doesn't migrate around the rest of your face, which is very rarely a good look in my books. Hey, you might be able to rock it. I unfortunately cannot. This is a ridiculous lipstick. It's the Collection 2000 Frosted lipstick in the shade 217. It's like a metallic orange, and I'm going to be using the Emite lip brush that I got. I've cleaned it, and I'm going to be using it for my lips after having used it for concealer. I think this is very unprofessional, so maybe I'll just use it for lips in future. But I'm using the brush just to do the outside edges to give a really clean line, and then I'm filling in from the bullet itself. I'm not 100% sure on this colour, but hey, it was a bit of fun. I'm sucking my thumb, not to be rude and gross, but to make sure that it doesn't get lipstick on my teeth. I'm going to put some accessories in. These dangly, jangly hoops, which I'm a fan of, but very rarely wear, which is sad, because they're lovely in a kind of spiky, angry sort of a way. In they go. I warn you now, I'm doing nothing about my hair. It's going to stay the mess it is. Happy days. I'm also going to put a ton load of just junk bracelets on. All of these are kind of slightly silver and brown themed, so I'm not migrating too far away from a colour focus, I suppose. Even though I'm wearing orange with red hair. Now that's me done! I'm wearing a man's t-shirt and a pair of leggings from Urban Outfitters. Happy days. Right, so that's it. Like I said, I'm not going anywhere special. This is probably more makeup than I need to wear, just for hanging around the house. But I have a friend coming over and I might pop up to the shops to get more muesli. But hey, you know, makeup is for yourself, in my opinion, and I felt like I needed to feel a bit dressed up today. Even though I'm wearing a man's t-shirt and leggings, other than that I can be dressed up. But yeah, I mean, I'll let you know at the end of the day what I thought of the various makeup things I've used. I hope this was vaguely interesting to any of you. I hope to see you again. I've had a blast filming this. Even though it's a real struggle for me to put on makeup while looking into a camera, I need to get better at this. See you next time, and I hope you're all good. Cheerio!